to explore three powerful tools that make history memorable by way of storytelling, relatable by way of role play, understandable by way of visual mapping. Okay, so generally when we read out the textbook, we come across many facts and dates like 1756, Third Battle of Panipat 1761. Okay, then Battle of Waterloo 1815, the Battle of Leipzig 1814, then Battle of Plassey in 1757, Battle of Buxar. Ultimate goal. Our ultimate goal should be to make the historical facts memorable by way of storytelling and to make the historical facts relatable. How it can be made relatable? Presenting the concepts in such a way that students will feel as if they are the part of that particular concept. Then it will become relatable. And next, understand. We have to make the historical facts understandable. Okay, everything must become clear in front of the student so that they will be able to remember the things for longer period of time. Okay. Next is the magic of storytelling. Actually, storytelling is very wonderful thing. Facts. In fact, I would like to know the differences between the story and telling of the simple facts. Okay, basic differences between the storytelling and just presenting the facts in a plain way by resorting to lecture method. Anyone who can distinguish between these two things?
Sometimes it happens that if we are telling story and we are only saying we are not involved in the story, so that will be only one way. Okay, so okay.
Okay, then.
So then we'll make two groups of students. One for the Britishers, those who will represent the Britishers, all the activities of the Britishers, and another the Indian nationalist movement like Mahatma Gandhi and the supporters. Okay, so if we are telling the story in a sequence, right from Rowlatt Act, another one who will represent the Indian nationalists. Okay, so we are connecting the stories.
This is all about the story role play. Okay, you are talking about the role play. I am talking about the storytelling. What is the difference between storytelling and presenting the facts by using the lecture method?
So presenting the fact using the lecture method, what I do, let's say for example of French Revolution. Now, if we are drawing,
okay, but the stories make us feel what is happening. It makes us feel what is happening. Okay, so the significance of storytelling is to connect with the emotion of the student. I would like to take the example of the class. One day, Mr. Fact entered the class 8 and taught about the revolt of 1857. And anyhow, you have to use these cartridges in this new Enfield rifle. You cannot disobey us. You are just our subordinates and you are going to use this. Then what happened? Okay, it must enter the feeling of the student, it must hit the emotion of the student, then the students will feel connected with the given historical fact. Otherwise, these historical facts are going to be very much complicated and boring in the classroom. It will make the students feel drowsy. Okay, and just now, Manisha madam tried to give one example from nationalism. Okay, and I had been made the class teacher of 9th D. I was the class teacher of 9th D, and long back in the year 1815, Battle of Waterloo took place. But before the start of that battle, on one side Napoleon Bonaparte was standing, and on the other side there were the commanders from England, Russia, Austria, and Prussia. There were the commanders from England, Russia, Austria, and Prussia, and the circumstances was like this. The circumstance at that moment was like a movie song. देखे जरा किसमें कितना है दम, जम के रखना कदम ओ मेरे साथिया. Then the fierce battle took place between them. Napoleon Bonaparte was badly defeated, and he, in the next moment, he was found lying on the ground, groaning in pain. Then the commanders from England, Russia, Austria, Prussia came to Napoleon Bonaparte, and they said to Napoleon Bonaparte, "अब तेरा क्या होगा, Napoleon?" Then Napoleon said that अब क्या होगा? वही होगा जो खुदा मंजूर होगा. Okay, I am ready to surrender. So in this way he was arrested and imprisoned thereafter, and this is how the rule of Napoleon Bonaparte collapsed. Okay, so what I mean to say that even the simple things can be presented in an interesting way to grab the attention of the students. Otherwise, they will not feel connected. Okay, they will, and it is not their fault. If we are using the lecture method and continue to teach on and on using the lecture method, putting pressure that you have to listen to. And one more example I would like to tell. Okay, but before giving that example, I would like to interact with you all. Julius Caesar is also as constant as this polar star. And what you all are thinking that okay, role play involves the students. Okay, generally what happens that when we conduct the role play, okay, students get the opportunity to participate in the historical facts. Okay, and they feel the character. And I've already told you that I would like to demonstrate that how the students can be involved in the role play, and they can be transmogrified from passive learner to active completely. Sarkar sir.
There she is, yes.
Actually, my classes, a day before my classes at night, from 10 to 11 or 11 to 12, I prepare all these activities for my students so that I can be able to do all these things in my classroom successfully. Okay, so it is the talk show of the Mughal code. No need to worry, okay, you are not going to use your brain to tell all these things, everything is written here. Okay. Okay. Okay, and using this role play, we are going to peep into the scenario of the Mughal Empire, how the administrative structure was, okay, so what kind of attitude Akbar had, okay, what kind of cooperation Akbar did get from his fellow mates, okay, so all these things we are going to discuss right now by way of the role play. Okay, so I am going to act as the host, okay, as a host.